In the midst of the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, Ferndale Apartment Shillong, located in the heart of the city, adopted strategic steps in dealing with the ongoing situation. Speaking to the Northeast Today advisor of the society here, Professor Dankupar CM said that the plan to involve the community in fighting the disease was conceptualized last year with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a result of a continuous involvement of the society since its conception, he added.
That we are very fortunate to be here because though we are a heterogeneous community comprising of various groups and ethnic groups belonging to different religious denominations and political affiliation. However, we have been able to live as a family, and over the years, the last 12 years that I've been here, we have been able to do a lot of things together. That has brought in a lot of trust by the members on the management of this committee. We basically have an executive committee which oversees and supervises the management of this complex. Now, sometime, as and when there is a need to, as in this crisis here, we appeal to our members to come up with some amount. For example, we have bought a whole lot of equipment like oxygen cylinder, oxygen concentrator, and masks, PPE suits, wheelchairs, stretchers, and so on and so forth. You know, to ensure that when there is a need to, we can address the problem. Because we have, again, like I said earlier, we have a number of doctors. You see, what is important here is we are not trying to say that we are a substitute for a hospital. We are saying that, you know, when it comes to sickness, time matters. 5 minutes, 10 minutes can save a human life. So if there's we know that the hospitals in this Shillong city is overstretched. It is reaching a saturating limit. So in that context, what will happen if there are no hospital beds? So here we are prepared even to also have, places here that we've identified and designated. If there's a need, we can have beds and put some life support system, at least till the time that the patient can be transferred to a hospital. I would say that we are very well prepared, given that we have experience to work together, because the management is led by people who are very resourceful in many different spheres. This pandemic as such is a war. Unlike any war, we have a war room where we sit and discuss and talk and adopt several strategies and measures put in place to make sure that our members here are safe and secure. It all boils down to how prepared we are in a war. So we here, at least to a certain extent, can say that we are prepared, because even if there are consequent waves that come, we have put measures here that can probably save lives. Unfortunately, I have to say this, that some localities are well managed, some localities are pathetically managed. They need to really raise the game, because corona crisis in a very twisted way has opened up our eyes that until we are organized, we are going to, a lot of people are going to suffer. So using this medium, I appeal to the people residing in Shillong and the rest of this state, that get yourself organized, because that is going to save lives. Don't expect that only the government can come to you. Government is already overstretched in the resources, so you have to depend on yourself. Okay, that is important story. How you do it? You mobilize the resources that you have in your villages and localities. That's the step number one, and then you can move forward from there. So trust is very important. How do people place your trust in you? It's our performances, and they see through that we are sincerely working towards their betterment. So if they see that, they will give you a trust, and there lies the success of any story for that matter.
The managing committee here plays an active role in providing assistance to the residents in terms of treatment and isolation for Category A and B cases within the premises of the apartment. Through the Ferndale COVID Response Task Force that was formed at the wake of COVID-19, the society have been able to contain the diversity of the sickness without any casualties reported in the premises till date. Mr. Bijoy Sangma, a COVID-19 survivor, leads the team as a nodal officer to ensure that proper care are given, especially to those who are affected with the disease.
So as a nodal officer, we take care of the management of COVID-19 situation in our complex, as well as we liaise with the government, we liaise with the district administration, we liaise with the health departments, and also people, those who are suffering here. It is quite challenging because we have multicultural people, multi-ethnic background people, and from various professions and all. So it is quite challenging, but our community has been very helpful, and they have been cooperating in managing the COVID-19 situation. As we liaise with the government, with the district administration and the health authorities, we get the instructions from them, we fill them up with all the information that is happening here, and they will in turn tell us what to do. And that way we are trying to lessen the burden of the health department officials. Earlier in the first beginning, in the beginning, first or second time they had to come, but now they don't have to come. We take care and we tell them the situation, and we provide all the information. We have also formed a disaster and emergency response task force. And also we have a medical advisory subcommittee. We have 10 doctors in-house. We are preparing people through awareness building, through information sharing, by helping to monitor their health, those who are detected to be COVID-19 positive patients, and also helping them by providing the moral support that is required, physical support that is required. They want any items, food or any groceries or anything, that our volunteers, we will help them. And if the situation deteriorates, that needs to be hospitalized, we will coordinate with the government authorities and 108, and we will help them in making their transportation and all whenever there is a need. In the first wave, we have around 12 positive cases, and this year, from April first week till today, we have 27 positive cases. Out of these 27, we have 10 active cases right now, and out of these 10, 2 are in hospital, and rest 8 are here under home quarantine. So we monitor them and we help them. It is not a policing job, but we try to help them so that they are comfortable. We know the stress they are going through. You know, I was in hospital for 22 days, 11 days in oxygen support myself. So I understand the problem, the difficult, the struggle, the challenge that they are going through. Lots of instructions that come from the district administration, we try to translate it into image format, and sometimes into multiple languages, because there are people from multi-ethnic background, English, Hindi, Assamese, Bengali. So all these 4 languages sometimes we translate and do it internet. We have our own communication system. We have 4 blocks, so we have 4 large parking areas. So we have already decided that should there be a need, we will just remove the cars and park in our guest parking areas and convert the parking lot into a makeshift facility.
Sharing the strategy of the society and having an organizing structure to tackle the situation, Sangma said,
First thing was, we conducted a survey of people, how many people we have, what age group we have, how many lactating mothers we have, how many pregnant ladies we have, how many old people we have. So we have all done those analysis by doing a survey, number 1. And before that, we also did not know what were our resources or what our needs are. So once we came to know, then we found out the resources. Then we found we have 10 doctors within our own locality. We have people from pharmaceutical industries in our own locality. We have people, businessmen in our own locality. So we found those resources and we did this resource mapping. Okay. So I am sure in all localities, some or the other, some link, network, some resources will be there, which people gather together and they can do things together. Individually we cannot do. If you stay in your house alone, you stay in your house alone, then everybody will be individual, very selfistic attitude will be displayed. So that will not help. We have to come together. Someone has to take the lead, and here we have a good leadership team who is doing that. So other localities also, I would advise, do resource mapping first. Do a survey, what are the available, and whatever is extra required. There are government agencies, there are other organizations, those who are helping. I think they can approach those people. See, of course, we have a better advantage than some of the localities because we are a well-structured and within one compound, and we have only 2 gates. It is easy to monitor and manage. But if we compare to some other states or city in the country, our Meghalaya has a more advantage than them because we have very well organized Rangba Snongs. We have our localities, and within Rangba Snongs also there are Rangba Dongs, village communities and all. So it may be little bit difficult than what we are doing here, but it is not impossible. They can do it. They can do it because there is a cohesiveness among the community. And Rangba Snong has been doing already.
With 168 residential units and about 600 population, the key to contain community spread here at Ferndale in Shillong is the community engagement. Helping each other will help save lives at such difficult times. This is Ferdinand Rani for Northeast Today.